what is great at the moment is the hunger from the players to want to play for South Africa, and that's been overwhelming. And I think what is great at this stage, I want to thank the franchises for allowing the players to come, because I think every single player knows exactly where they stand and what is expected from them to play for South Africa. And even if you probably can't pick all the players, but I think there's a lot of stuff they will take back to the franchises, and there's a lot of excitement and how we can keep this energy going for the first Test match.
A couple of youngsters from the under-19s and the 20s joining you as well. Was that just to make up numbers, or is it a chance to get the guys to have a look into Springbok culture?
Yes, I think a bit of both. I think a lot of the youngsters there get a chance and can actually size up the other players which they will probably compete with in future. So it's great to give them opportunity, and it's also great to look at the higher, a bigger squad, because I want to give every single guy out there a chance. And I've already learned a lot of things about players which I didn't know, and you only actually get a sense of a player if you actually work with him. And there's a few guys that impressed me. It's not the same watching a TV, so it's great to have them here, and I've learned a lot from the players, and hopefully they've learned a few things as well.
And the influence of Rassie, and I know he's been doing a lot of analysis over the last couple of days, especially with these players.
Yes, myself and Rassie, we work great together, and we have a lot of plans going forward, especially in the technical side. And it was great to have one-on-ones with the players and show them, their stats and compare them with the rest of the other players. And there's a lot of new things that I've asked him to put in place for me on the technical side, but I'm also going to use him in coaching, and I use him all over, and he's like a soundboard for me. So it's been great having him around, and he gives a different perspective. So he's an astute rugby brain, and I'll be stupid not to make use of that. Yeah, I've said from the start I want to give every single player opportunity to to have the same opportunity to be the captain of South Africa and the Springboks, because that's a huge honour. So there's a lot of guys injured at the moment, and there's a lot of guys retired, and a lot of guys playing overseas. And I want to give myself and the players as much time to make the right decision. I don't want to rush into a decision and make the wrong decision. So the captaincy will probably only be announced the week before the first Test match, and obviously I'll have interviews with a lot of the players, and that's why this camp is all about. I think there's a lot of great leaders, and I was impressed by the two captains of the Lions and the Cheetahs this weekend. So there is a lot of leaders out there, but I want to make sure it's a right choice. And I've also said that the captain for the first 3 Test matches will only be for those 3 Test matches, and then I'll make a final call for the year going forward.